Hey everybody, welcome back. Exustio here, part 2 of my Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past playthrough. Today I'm going to get the bottle here. I skipped earlier and got 100 rupees so that I could purchase the bottle. Didn't really need to show me farming grass and enemies. The interesting thing about the bottles is that they are pretty much one of the most useful items in Zelda games, especially in Ocarina of Time, where you can put more than just potions and fairies in them. They actually, also you can duplicate a bottle with a glitch, so you can actually carry more things in them, which makes them pretty useful. I also dropped down in this hole up here. This is the quickest way to get bombs for free. And there's some money in here. Parts I don't need. I'm gonna go down to this little shack at the bottom of the town. If you blow it open, there's a stash of 4 bombs, 5 arrows. There's a couple of rats in here. There's 2 rupees and 2 of those pots. 2 green rupees. You can kind of farm this a little bit. It's not the best place, but it's a good place to really quickly get more bombs and arrows. You can max out your bomb count and your, well, not max out your arrow count here, but definitely starting bomb count. I'm only gonna go in here just these 2 times to get along with the rest of the game. Okay, the next place that I'm going to be going is to get the bottle from the second bottle in the town. It's above this bar here, tavern. And so that we can catch things to put in bottles, I'm going to get the bug catching net from this bug catching kit here. Another interesting fact about the bug catching net is that when you're fighting Aghanim, you can use it to reflect his shots just like the Master Sword does. It's not really effective at anything else, and you can't attack with it, but that's just an odd bit of trivia that you can do that. There's also a heart container piece that I'm going to get in the village before I leave. This guy actually gives you a hint for the dungeon in the Dark World that's like the parallel area for the town. The guy that he was talking about, the leader of the Thieves Guild Blind, doesn't like light, and there's a place where you can bomb a hole in the upper floors to let light in the lower floors. You lead him into it, and then you can fight the boss fight. Let's see if I can remember the proper sequence to open this. I don't have to go back and forth in here. Open all these at once. That was the right one. After I get out of the town, before I go to the Eastern Palace to talk to Shashrala, I'm going to go up to the forest and grab the mushroom. The witch near the potion shop turns it into magic powder. Sashrala actually wasn't in the village, but some of the villagers told you where he's hiding out. He's hiding in a little house beside the Eastern Palace. So that's actually the next area to go to, and the first main dungeon of the game. There's also a heart piece down here. I'll collect while I'm here. Not gonna talk to that guy, he doesn't have anything useful to say. Some of the guys in some of these caves, they'll actually give you money. It's 300 rupees, usually. And when they do, they'll say, keep this, but don't tell anybody about it, keep this between us. It's like a reference to the first Zelda game where they say it's a secret to everyone. I don't remember if the guy gives you money in that or an item or what, but it's just interesting that they kind of reference that a little bit. Make my way out of the forest here, and then I'm going to head to the witch's hut. I'll give her a mushroom. Run away from all these guys. We switch to the mushroom, get the witch. She says come back later for something good. You can actually just walk one screen off, and when you come back, the powder will be ready for you. There it is. Also, if you're low on hearts, the witch's assistant will refill your life free. Normally when I do a playthrough, or especially a no-death playthrough of Link to the Past, I usually keep, once I get off 4 bottles, I'll keep 3 filled with life potions, and the 4th one filled with magic potion, because the fairies are really kind of useless at this point. Well, in a no-death playthrough, because if you die, they will come out of the bottle and bring you back to life, but it actually counts against your death total at the end of the game. So red potions are more effective, and they fill your health up completely instead of partially like the fairies do. Okay, here's Sashrala's place. He tells you to go to the Eastern Palace and collect the first pendant. He also gives you the Pegasus boots when you return, which you can actually dash into this wall and knock down. Some of the walls you have to use bombs on that have cracks in them, but there are some that, like that one, that have that clear crack in the wall with a circle around it. They can be dashed into and broken down. Run away from these guys. They take too many hits to kill to bother with trying to fight. But they can't go upstairs, so that's good. And here we are at the Eastern Palace. Okay, that's going to do it for this part. Next time on part 3, I will go through the Eastern Palace. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.